Sleeping in the afternoon, most of my bad news seems to come in the afternoon. I woke up to the sound of the phone, the number is not exactly known. On receiving it, the other side said in a tearful voice that Shojib died a while ago. I informed you. The phone hung up before I could understand anything. I sat up and immediately checked the phone's call list. I understand that this was Shojib's wife. But yesterday at 1:30 a.m. someone said on the phone that Shojib is no more. Immediately, Hridoy and Rana left for Dhaka. But after a while, I got news again that he was alive. But the condition is not very good. Of course, he has been suffering from heart disease for almost 2 years now, but to this day the condition is a little worse. He also called me the last 5 days from the hospital. In the video call my friend said that my condition is not very good. So we decided to visit him in Dhaka after a day and went back home. Even today, we did not believe in the same way, so we three went out. After calling Shojib's number several times, his mother picked up the phone to inquire about Shojib. She said very calmly, yes, Shojib is no more. The voice I heard was the most painful in the world, where there were no complaints, insults, demands, pleas, just accepting the ongoing situation. I was talking to an empty mother, silently letting what was happening, trying to keep herself calm with a helpless, emotional pain in her chest. I would have preserved his voice if possible. Yes, Father Shojib is no more. Shojib is his only son, a young man of 27-28 years, who is newly married. Such a brutal death of her only child, she does not know how to take it. This time we are sure that Shojib is dead. We left for Komila at around 5:30 p.m. after calling an uncle of Shojib's previous acquaintance with the address of his village house, where he will be buried. 3 to 4 hours journey way. We reached roughly 9 to 10 hours due to some spiritual reason. Around 3 a.m., what happened to us on the road was of course very insignificant compared to the last meeting with Shojib. Meanwhile, Shojib's frozen body also came to the mortuary freezer a little before us. As soon as we got out of the car, I saw Shojib's father sitting next to Shojib's car. Anyway, there will be funeral prayers at 7 a.m. Grave digging, and finally a little rain. We waited like that for the rest of the night. In the morning everyone came out, opened the door of Shojib's car, and wiped the glass. Shojib's frozen body was lying inside. I couldn't go to him right away, the guilt was working, because I didn't visit him when he was sick. Hearing that he died today, I hastened to complete the formalities and bid farewell. I came closer to him, there were tears in his eyes. I thought maybe my friend had cried a lot. Maybe in trouble or not being close to anyone at the time of farewell. I don't know exactly. Going closer, it became clear that my friend was lying with bloodshot eyes, not with tears. Blood ran down his eyes, which were now dry, his nose and lips were red with blood stains. He did not die naturally, his last breath was not natural, and his lungs were vibrated by the artificial oxygen machine. His heart's cardiac apparatus did not circulate blood properly, which was also falsely attempted artificially. Where his heart had long ago broken and stopped functioning normally. Her family tried hard to save her until the end by artificially operating her heart. But the end of his story was here. I saw a video on someone's phone taken 10 minutes before his death where his eyes were watering, he was breathing on artificial oxygen. His family and his people were by his side. However, his two eyes were searching left and right. I don't know, maybe it's friends who spend more time together than his family, maybe that friend is me, maybe you are one of us. But we weren't. We didn't run after hearing about his illness, even knowing that he might pass away. We waited for him to leave, waited for him to die. Hearing the news of his death fills our minds with some forbidden hidden joy without our knowledge. Immediately we rushed, responded with a few diaspora lines, and said goodbye to him forever with some formality, thinking ourselves very responsible. We don't care about your untimely death, my friend, our humanity is long gone, we are not ashamed, we are not sorry. Because we have given up on regret. Turned into a commercial robot that looks exactly like a human but is not human. We're sorry we couldn't do anything for you. But we're afraid to say sorry friend tried and couldn't do anything for you. We avoid someone when we hear of danger. When I hear that he is happy, we hug him. I am no different than the rest, but in some cases, maybe I am more selfish. Death is inevitable, we all have to die one day. But knowing the possibility of death before death, it is very difficult not to have your people by your side. At the last moment, I saw a father who lost his only son and became silent in pain. Imagine a mother sitting speechless after losing her only son. I have heard that the heaviest and most difficult thing for a father in the world is to carry his child's body on his shoulders. I felt that today.